Hi, it's Nick from Music Start. Today we're going to do a beginner's lesson on the piano, and I'm going to show you how to play Jump by Van Halen. So if you haven't played piano, it's not really a difficult one to do. It only involves a few different chord shapes. So I'll just play through the main riff for now, and then we'll focus on how to tackle it. So that's the main riff. That's most of the verse, and it happens in the chorus as well. So what I'm actually doing there is, in my left hand, I'm just using an octave. So I'm going from the C below middle C. So if you find your middle C, go down an octave. That C, I'm playing that with my thumb, and then the octave beneath that, I'm using my fifth finger, so my little finger. Usually for octaves, it's best to use that shape, just because you've got quite a long stretch between those fingers, and it's quite a big one. So octave C's, and I'm just holding that for most of it, so that goes down. In my right hand, I'm doing a G major triad shape. So the first chord, that first chord that you hear, that's just a G with a B above it, and then another D above that. So that's a G major shape. So from there, the next chord is an inversion of the C major chord, so I'm going from there to here. So what I'm actually doing is I'm keeping the G the same, because that actually occurs in both chords. So I'm taking the B and the D and I'm moving those up to a C and an E. So it's a simple jump just from It's a simple jump from there to there, and that's all above that C that I'm holding down on my left hand. So I've got just like that. Now the next bit, you use what's called an F major triad. So you've got an F, an A, and a C. So what you want to be able to do is to try and practice jumping from the F shape to the G shape, because when you get to the F shape, in the rhythm that you're playing it, you're going from the F to the G quite quickly, so it'll sound like this. And then you get the C back again. So as long as you can jump quite comfortably from, they're the only three chords you need for that bit. So after that bit, we'll get up to, and then we've got this bit. So we have, so all I'm doing there is I'm actually taking that octave from my C all the way up to an F, which is chord 4 in C major, and then I'm doing a slightly different F chord. So rather than have it voiced F, A, C, I'm putting the C on the bottom. So it's the same chord, it's just a different inversion. So that's an F major second inversion. Then I'm going back to the C shape there. Now for that part, I'm just moving the octave up one more tone, so I'm on a G. And here, this chord it's a G sus chord, essentially. So it's if that's what you want to call it. So you've got a C, a D, and a G in there. So it would be like that, but it's just voiced with the C at the bottom, then the D, and then the G. So once more around the whole thing. So that's all there is to it. Once you get back from the G in your left hand, you're just going straight round to the C again. So it's just twice round, and that's the main riff for Jump.